sticker. It's freaking hot, man. Yes, it is actually very hot. Unfortunately, we are getting into those summer times where the heat is just crazy. So, unfortunately, it is hot in here. Fun fact, this is being recorded very late. Very, very late. And it's hot right now. So, yes, usually it's a lot cooler in the night, you know, not this time. Okay, but we got Albedo back there. She's kind of tired too because of the heat, man. She was just like, I'm just gonna sit this one out. I just can't, stand. Although her foot is hanging out of the base, so kind of a uncomfortable position if you ask me. But anyways, we are here for a new figure review, for an unboxing of this Albedo teacher style version. And this is one hell of a teacher, because yes, it is Albedo, of course. And it is my first Bandai Albedo. Was this the front? Actually, yes, this is the front. Sorry, I was showing you the back. Yes, Bandai Banpresto figure. Yeah, really, just the very first one I have. I've done so many Albedos on this channel, and they've usually have been from Taito, Furyu, Sega. Technically, Freen was one of them. What else? System Service. What else? I think that's pretty much it. And now, Bandai. So yes, kind of cool. It seems like Bandai got the licensing for it, and now they're making Albedo figures because they have this one. They have another one which is kind of like a combo with Ainz Al Ghul. I actually kind of want those, so I'll probably get those. I don't really like the wings on that figure. I've seen pictures of it and it's like really, really thin, so it's kind of weird. But yeah, and I think they're planning on making more, so more Albedo. Why not? But this one is the teacher style. You can see there it says teacher style version, which is it's pretty cool. Obviously we've seen Albedo in many different outfits. This is a brand new outfit. We haven't seen her like this before. I mean, look at her hair. It is amazing. It looks so good. I love the long hair, and it's just like in a very, very big ponytail. That's kind of cool. She is very skinny. She has like a wand there. No, I'm just kidding. It's probably like a I don't know what it is, but it looks like a wand. But yes, she looks very, very skinny here. So with that said, knowing Banpresto, this figure might be kind of small, like super small, super thin. But we'll see how it comes out. I do like those glasses. They are like literally half glasses. You can see here, there's no top part, it's just the bottom part. I do like her face, looks nice. Horns look nice there on the picture. I mean, look, the box itself looks great, but I know we want to see the figure. So let's get to that. Let's cut this so we can see what this figure looks like unboxed. And let's open this up. And here, that's it. That's all it is. That's Albedo right there. Yes, so usually I would say Banpresto. Yes, Banpresto usually they come in many different pieces, and you have to kind of like put them together. So I'll just kind of show you. See, so it's like base, hand with the wand, body, top, torso part. So yes, And I don't know if you can hear that, but the neighbor, I guess, is gonna take a shower, and their thing is like super loud, so you can kind of hear that. If you could hear it, I'm sorry. If you don't hear it, just ignore what I said. But anyways, yeah, let's work on this so you can see what the figure looks like. That goes there. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3. Boom. Just the legs and the hips. Weird, huh? Yes, weird. I don't like how that looks right there, to be honest. I don't know if that's something that you see. I don't know why I did. Oh, there. See? It doesn't look that great, I'll be honest. But, who knows? Maybe once the figure is actually put together, it doesn't look that bad. And now that I have, I'll say, yeah, it doesn't look that bad. But okay, let me just add this last piece, which is the hand. And there you go. Ready? 1, 2. Yes. Albedo. Boom. Teacher. Why couldn't she be my teacher? Look. Back in my days, teachers weren't built like this. Okay? Unfortunately. Nowadays, it's a whole different story. But I wouldn't have minded to have Albedo as a teacher looking like this, because god damn. All right, look at this. How does that look? You know what? For a Banpresto figure, I would say it is actually bigger than, like, let's say the other Banprestos that I've done that I'm kind of familiar with, which is like the One Piece ones, the Demon Slayer ones, the Jujutsu Kaisen ones, like those that, I don't know, they make like hundreds and hundreds of different characters. Those are much smaller. This Albedo, definitely a lot bigger. It's actually a pretty decent size. Like I mentioned, she is pretty skinny, but I don't really think that's an issue there. So overall, it's pretty good. My only concern is that you see how she's kind of flimsy. So here on the bottom, it is just one thing here that you kind of put in there, and then it kind of just stands on there. So it's not that secure. Like I feel like if you kind of shake it too much, like it's gonna come off. Looking at the figure up close, very cool. Sunglasses, I mean not sunglasses, just glasses, or not even glasses. There's no glass in there. That's just, what is that, like just a bar, a frame, half a frame, I don't know. The hair, I mean, I love this hairstyle, right? It looks kind of cool as far, I mean, okay, it looks cool. I really like it, but the way it looks, it's like, could have been a little bit better, but honestly, it's not that bad. This part right here, where I was like, looks kind of weird. So it doesn't look that bad, but I think the painting is a little bit like, could have been better. No painted fingernails. That's unfortunate. I mean, yeah, that's probably just the seam on the arms. So like you see that right there, right? So this seam right here, and then this one right here. They're pretty heavy there. On some of the figures, like, they're noticeable and stuff too, but it kind of sucks when they are, at least on the arms. So with that said, let me look at the horns. There's a little scratch on the horn there, actually. Well, look, this is what I think. I think this figure looks really good from far away. When you look at it from up close and you actually take a look at the details and stuff, you're gonna find that there's some stuff that is, you know, not that great. I do like that the hand and the little whatever that is stick came packaged pretty well to prevent it from like bending, because like this could have been bent and that would have sucked. So I do appreciate that. I mean, these little things here and there, like I said, they're not very noticeable from far away. So like if you display the figure from like far away and you look at it, you're like, oh, it looks pretty good. When you get up close, you start to see these things, you know, little things here and there. And you know what? They're not that bad, to be honest. And honestly, look, Bandai, the Banpresto line, very cool to go with this like idea as far as like making this like teacher style version, because that's really cool. It's very cool to see Albedo in something different than what we normally see her in. Although, I mean, yeah, we've seen her in many different things, but this is just really different in my opinion. And I actually really like that. But I feel like there's little things here and there that they could have done a little bit better as far as like, you know, painting here and there, and you know, maybe the way the hair looks. Again, the way the hair is, like that style with the ponytail. Damn. With the ponytail, that is fantastic. I love that. But maybe it could have been a little bit different, or sorry, not different. I don't know, like you see like that on the hair right there? Like, yeah, like stuff like that. It's just could have been better as far as that goes. So with that said, you know what? I think I'm gonna give this Albedo a 4. I know, but I just feel like there could be a little bit more of detailing on this. But outside of that, I mean, the figure is still good. It's still a very nice figure. Like I said, from far away, if you're just gonna display it, it looks great. Not gonna lie. And for, like I said, for a Banpresto figure, it's a pretty good size actually. So that's not bad. So overall, good figure, but I still think it's probably a 4, just because, you know, there's a few things here and there that kind of I felt like could have been better. But that's pretty much all I have for this. No more figures for today. Sorry, unfortunately, that is it. But it is Albedo. So I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye bye.